What's going on, everybody? It's Jay Coffee Talk back again with another video for you guys. So check it out, man. I wanted to get this video out last night, but I crashed out, slept in a little bit today. You know what I mean? Just getting online, had some things to do. So I wanted to get this out to you guys ASAP. So check it out, man. This conspiracy theory is not new. I guess it's started being talked about in late 2017. It's just, however, new to me. I just, learned of it last night, so I wanted to share it with everyone. So everyone, if you've heard of this before, you're just hearing of it now, just get in the comments and let me know what you guys think. Just really interested as always to hear everyone's feedback and everyone's take on this. So this is what's up. I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast last night, and Joe Budden goes, "Hey, has anyone heard of this? This Donald Trump time traveler conspiracy?" So originally, I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here, man! Like this is gonna be ridiculous, man." And he went over what a post by, I believe he said it was Young Dre, who's a rapper from the West Coast, and he talked about this book where I'm gonna slide down here. Here it is right here. It's called Barron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey, and you see right here, this tweet says, "So the internet is going crazy about this book with Barron Trump in the title from 1893, with its sequel, The Last President." So what the deal is, what the Young Dre went over in his post was these books were written in the 1800s, and it's about a dude named Barron Trump who time traveled. Um, he was rich and successful or whatever, powerful, and, later becomes president in the sequel. And there's all kinds of similarities between Trump. Now, Trump and his family and everything. Now, one thing I want to say that I've seen since I've been researching this. Now, I will tell you, the book is real. None of that's fabricated. As I told you guys, I was like, this is bullshit. But after they went over all the similarities, there was like a bunch of them, man, where I was like, wow, this is crazy. This is kind of creepy and eerie. Um, Now, one thing though that I seen is that the dude's name isn't actually Barron Trump. His Trump's actually, I'm sorry, it's with an S. Barron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey. Barron is his title. So I'm not exactly sure what a baron is, but his title is Baron and his name is Trump's. So, anyways, um, let's get into some of the similarities between the book here, and Trump modern day, what's going on nowadays. So it says Ingersoll Lockwood, an American political writer, lawyer, and novelist, combined a unique mixture of science fiction and fantasy into his novels from the late 1800s. Two of his most popular works of literature were illustrated children's stories focused on a peculiar fictional character whose name rings a bell in 2017, Barron Trump. And as you see up here, President Donald Trump with First Lady Melania and their son Barron. So there's one similarity, right? Now, as I said, people were saying, "Oh, he is a baron." Still, even if that's not his name, that's his title, whatever. It's still similar to me. And as I said, the list goes on. There's a lot of other things. It says Trump, an aristocratically wealthy young man living in Castle Trump, is the protagonist of Lockwood's first two fictional novels, The Travels and Adventures of Little Baron Trump and his wonderful dog Bulger, and Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey, which is the one that I was just talking about. Um, and then it says right here, Lockwood's final novel arrived in 1896, titled The Last President. Now that's, the third one in this trilogy of these books, and that's where he becomes president. So it's like, there's just, now let's get into some of the similarities here. It says there are some incredible connections to be made to the first family of the United States in Lockwood's novels from the turn of the 19th century. For starters, the main character's name is the same as President Donald Trump's son, but spelled differently. Trump's adventures begin in Russia. We all know about all the talk with Trump and Russia, and are guided thanks to directions provided by the master of all masters, a man named Don. So it's like, okay, there's a few similarities, but it keeps going. It says, before leaving for his voyage through the unknown, Trump is told of his family's motto: the pathway to glory is strewn with pitfalls and dangers. And then it says illustrations from the novels depict Trump dressed in lavish old-fashioned clothing and jewelry as he departs from Castle Trump and begins his voyage heading to Russia to locate an entrance into alternate dimensions. So then it says here, by Lockwood's third novel, The Last President, things become even more eerily linked to the present day. The story begins with a scene from a panicked New York City in early November, describing a state of uproar after the election of an enormously opposed outsider candidate. Sounds pretty similar too to Trump, right? Then it says the entire East Side is in a state of uproar. Police officers shouted through the streets, warning city folk to stay indoors for the night. Mobs of vast size are organizing under the lead of anarchists and socialists and threaten to plunder and despoil the houses of the rich who have wronged and oppressed them for so many years. Sounds familiar also, right? And then it says, the Fifth Avenue Hotel will be the first to feel the fury of the mob. The novel continues, citing an address in New York City where, present day, guess what's there? Trump Tower now stands. Pretty fucking creepy, right? And then it says, let's see what else here. I'm just kind of skimming through this guys. There was some other stuff too where there was someone, I want to say his running mate. There was someone named Pence, Joe Budden. As I said, I'm not reading the same post that he did from Young Dre, but I want to say Pence. There was some dude named Pence. I don't know if it was his running mate in the book when he became president or something, but there was a Pence. You guys can look this up and find out more information. There was also, here it says too, this is just saying a filmmaker is now trying to crowdsource. You see here where it says the Barron Trump Adventures are trying to raise money to make this into a movie. This guy says, even though I work in Hollywood, I actually support President Trump, Scott says in a promotional video for his project. The book has tons of strange references to modern day, but we can actually amp that up a bit and put things that only we as Trump supporters and the people who are on the internet all the time really understand and appreciate. But yeah, that's all that's on it on this article. Like I said, I just wanted to throw this out there and see what everyone's got to say. There was also some mention of Tesla, someone named Tesla in the book, and the Trumps are, I guess there's a connection between the Trumps and Tesla. So I don't know, man. There's a lot more. I wish I had the post that Joe Budden was reading last night because it was just strictly all the similarities. As I kind of had to pick through this to find. But dude, just think about it. The name, the Barron Trumps thing, the president thing, the address of the Trump Tower, um, you know, just him becoming president, the way, like they said, like he was an outsider candidate. Um, the Pence thing, which I couldn't find on here. And, this thing, the guy, the master of masters named Don, it says, his adventures are begin in Russia, as I said, and are guided thanks to the directions provided by the master of all masters, a man named Don. There's more, guys. I don't know. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. As I said, when I first heard it, Joe Budden brought it up. I'm like, this shit is gonna be stupid, but dude, I don't know, man. Keep researching it, guys. You'll find more stuff, and it's just there's no matter how you chop it up, it's strange, man. And as I said, the books are real. None of that shit is none of it's fabricated. That's all true. All these similarities, none of them are made up. I don't know if you go looking up fact check things, none of them can say that this is false. There's things that they'll try to pick at, but I don't know, guys. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. As always, like I said, your feedback's very important. Please hit that like and subscribe, guys, and hit the bell so you get the notifications to my videos. Till next time, it's Jay Coffee Talk signing out. Peace.